Hi, this is Dr. Anita Shah from AA Department of Region Education and Research Foundation Group of Institution. I will speak about the VI characteristics of Scr. So let's begin. First of all, it is necessary to know what is VI characteristics. From the name, we can understand it is a relationship between the voltage and the current, but we do not know which voltage and current. So V is a voltage across the Scr and I is a current which is flowing through the Scr. So the current through the Scr, how can it be varied? It can be varied by varying the anode to the cathode terminal voltage and by varying the gate to cathode terminal voltage. So the graphical representation of current through the Scr and the voltage across the Scr, that is the anode to the cathode terminal voltage, will provide us with the VI characteristic of Scr. In order to obtain characteristic of Scr, we need a circuit diagram. So this is the elementary circuit for obtaining the VI characteristics, where A represents the anode terminal, K is the cathode terminal, and G is the gate. So anode and the cathode are connected to the variable source via the load, and G is connected to another voltage source. G is connected to another voltage source in order to provide positive gate current to the cathode only when the switch S is closed. VA is the voltage across the Scr, that is the voltage across the anode to the cathode terminal. Similarly, IA will be the current through the Scr. So, after having this circuit diagram, how will you get the VI characteristic? If we change the supply voltage to that change in supply voltage, there will be a corresponding change in the current through the Scr. We have to note it down, all the changes, then we have to plot the V and I characteristic. This is a typical VI characteristic of Scr, where VA is a voltage across the Scr and IA is a current through the Scr. There are few unknown terms also, that is a VBO, that is a forward breakover voltage, VBR, reverse breakdown voltage, IG is the gate current. After critical observation of this VI characteristics, we find that there are three modes of operation of the Scr, that is the reverse blocking mode, forward blocking mode and the forward conduction mode. We will discuss about the three in details. First is the reverse blocking mode. From the reverse, we understand that the Scr is reverse biased. So in this mode of operation, the Scr do not conduct because it offers high impedance for the flow of current. So in this mode of operation, we can say that the Scr is acting as an open switch. So this is also known as the off state of Scr. This reverse blocking mode is represented by this OP region, where we can see that anode to cathode terminal voltage VA is negative, which leads to the reverse biasing of Scr. So as anode is connected to the negative terminal and cathode is connected to the positive terminal, junction, these three are the junctions. J1 is reverse biased and J3 is also reverse biased, but J2 is forward biased. So we can imagine this structural representation as two diodes which are connected in series with the reverse voltage applied across them. In this condition, what will happen, like a very small amount of current in the order of milliampere or microampere will flow, which is the reverse leakage current. So if the reverse voltage is increased, then at some critical voltage there will be an avalanche breakdown that will take place at the reverse junction J1 and J3. The voltage at which it occurs is known as the reverse breakdown voltage. Reverse breakdown voltage, that is VBR. So after VBR, after more increase in the voltage after VBR, it will lead to steep rise in the current through the Scr. This is not favorable because if the current increases so much, it will lead to losses, and these losses will have an adverse effect and damage the Scr. So for healthy operation of Scr, it is necessary that the reverse voltage is below the reverse breakdown voltage. Next is the forward blocking mode. So by this we understand that the anode will be connected to the positive terminal, cathode will be connected to the negative terminal. That means the Scr is in forward condition, but still in this condition it will not conduct. because here junction J1 will be forward biased, junction J3 will be forward biased, but junction J2 will be reverse biased. So a very small amount of current, similarly like the reverse leakage current, there will be a small current which is known as the forward leakage current will flow. It is also in the order of milliampere or microampere. Here in this region, SCR offers high impedance. So what will happen? The forward blocking mode, in this state also SCR acts as a open switch. Next is the forward conduction mode. In the forward blocking mode, we have seen that being in the forward condition also SCR do not conduct. J1 and J3 are forward biased and J2 is reverse biased. That is the very good point. So we can make the SCR conduct by two methods. Like first of all is to increase the anode to cathode voltage such that there is an avalanche breakdown and it forward biases the junction J2. Or else we can do is to increase the gate to cathode terminal voltage. Suppose we opt to the first condition, we increase the voltage to such an extent that there is an avalanche that takes place at the reverse bias junction J2. That critical voltage at which this condition occurs is known as the forward breakover voltage. After that, what will happen? This forward breakover voltage will occur at point M. As soon as this occurs, the characteristic will at once shift from M to N, then M to N, then any region between N and K. Why between N and K? It is because the current through the SCR, that is IA is limited by the presence of load. So depending upon the type of load, this value will change and it will be within the range of NK. So this was all about the VI characteristics of SCR. Thank you.